Let's take a close look at this Caesar's Palace craps layout. Caesar's Palace, the fire bet. Do or don't, will or won't. Give me a come bet. Do or don't. Okay, crab 11, any 7. Here we go. Little Joe from Kokomo. What do we got here? 2003. This layout was used in 2003. You got fire bets. Any 7, 5 for 1. Any 7 fire bets. Okay, let's see how long this table is. Layout. The layout is 11 foot long, but actually you have to have some of that on the table, so I mean the whole thing's 11 foot, but probably for a 10-foot table, maybe a 10 and a half, I don't know, sure. 11 foot. The layout's 11 foot long total. The layout is about almost 4 foot wide. Over here where the boxman used to sit, it's over 4 foot. So over here where the boxman would have sat a long time ago before the corporations fired him, it's 52 inches wide, a little over 4. The boxman would have sat right here. I can tell you some of the days I worked at the Showboat, we had a rack here. See, like, you know the regular chips that work on a crab table. Well, we had those regular chips at the Showboat down on Boulder Highway. The Showboat on Boulder Highway is now tore down, but we had a little metal rack right here, right in front of each dealer. A metal rack over there on that dealer. Metal rack over here, third base. It's been so many. Okay, so you had a metal rack here, and that was full of metal slot tokens. You know those big metal slot tokens that used to go in the dollar slot machine? We had a rack of those here. Whenever anybody bought in for $20, you would get 20 metal slot tokens. The dealer would have had to cut out 20 metal chips right there. Let me tell you, you had hands of steel, because you know the regular chips, your Redbirds, your $5 chips, your $25 chips, your $100 chips, you know they're made out of like a clay composite. But I think the Showboat was one of the only places we had a metal rack here, and the metal slot tokens were stacked up in the rack. And like I said, those were your dollar chips. There were no dollar composite chips. All the dollar chips were made out of metal slot tokens. So when you just threw them around the table, it was kind of hard on the layout. But the main thing is when the dealer had to cut out 20 metal tokens, that was kind of difficult. Major hands. Made your hands really strong and good. It was good training. So there it is, the Caesar's Palace layout from 2003.